Hi y'all, it's Wednesday right now when I'm recording this, but it's probably Thursday when you're hearing it. Just wanted to hop on here and say hi. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Wanda, and today we are going to be doing a pregnancy update video in general. And honestly, I have a lot to talk about. I was actually gonna update my stories, but I was like, you know what? Let me just talk to my YouTube fam. And if anybody from stories wants to hop on and listen and get updated as well, that's what we'll do. So today I am 34 weeks pregnant, Kylie Jenner voice. And I'm gonna show you my bumpy bump. So the boy is big baby. So yeah, let's just get right into this video. So first things first, 34 weeks pregnant today, but I will be 35 weeks pregnant on Friday. So we are here. If you're new to my channel, or if you don't already know this, I went into labor at 35 weeks with my twin boys the last time. So making it to 35 weeks is a big deal. This is like a monumental little moment for me. But it's also bringing about some anxiety about going into preterm labor. And 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I actually thought I was going into labor because I was having consistent Braxton Hicks contractions. But the thing about it was that I was dehydrated severely. So if you don't already know this as a mom, you literally can get dehydrated. And when you get dehydrated, that could either cause preterm labor or just a labor experience. So I literally had to go and first I called my midwife, and I called my doula, and they were just talking to me. They had given me different stretches to do. So if you ever experience this and you don't want to go to the hospital first, you don't know if you're in labor, here's the tips they gave me. So first of all, they were go into a bathtub and basically relax. And that should help you. Also do some pelvic thrusts and pelvic stretches. So you can either Pinterest, TikTok, whatever, and just Google different stretches. But I did the stretches that they specifically sent me, and honestly, I felt much better. So if you don't already know, you probably don't know. I don't know if I've told you this, but if I have, just act like this is the first time. I have a whole birth team. So I have a midwife. She has her assistant, which is another midwife, and then she has students. So it's a whole team at the midwife birth center. And then I have my own doula, which we talk virtually. She's going to be coming to my house at 36 weeks. So if you guys want to see a vlog about what she's doing at my house, let me know. So she's coming at 36 weeks to help us to prepare and get everything ready, because we are having a home birth. And then I also have a pelvic floor therapist, and this is just to help me because I had a previous C-section before. So there can be scar tissue that blocks, whenever you're trying to push the baby out for a VBAC. Not only that, but just helps mobilize my ligaments. She has actually helped me to open up my ribs and close my ribs, just position them so the baby has more room. Helping me to just get blood flowing and activating my muscles more than ligaments, because that day that I was having that pain, apparently my ligaments were being stretched to the max. The baby was going through a growth spurt, and so she was able to help me to release it, and also to help me learn how to activate my pelvic floor muscles so that my ligaments didn't have to do all the work of carrying this whole big baby. So I have a pelvic floor therapist. She's been amazing. I have posted some of my workouts with my pelvic floor therapist, because actually it's internal work, and internal means internal. And then we also do external things. But I encourage you to call a local pelvic floor therapist and kind of just get a little bit more details if this is something that you're interested in. I also did a pelvic floor therapist before I got pregnant, because I knew I wanted to get pregnant, and I had severe ab separation. So right now I do have ab separation of about 2 inches. But I was actually trying to figure out how to work my abs the first time around after the boys, because y'all, moms go through so much. We go through, oh my gosh, our whole bodies are being just utilized, okay? And when you think about a baby, right? A baby's in your womb. You have all of these organs around the baby. So as the baby grows, pretty much the baby opens up this whole wide space of just baby, which moves your organs and all these things around. My kids are waking up, I literally hear them. So when I went through a C-section, they just took out like all of my internal organs, but they don't really care where they put them back. I mean, they care, I'm sure, but like, it's not like specific to like, not gonna cause me pain or not gonna, you know, whatever. So I had prolapse, which meant like my organs were literally trying to come down and out through my cervix. Separated abs, my ribs never went back to place, my bladder was a little moved out. So like they could literally do like massages and just things to kind of like help you to reposition everything. They're like trained specialists. They have all of the stuff for this, okay? But it works while you're pregnant too. And then after pregnancy, I plan to also do this same whole routine because I want to be able to activate my core. Hi, Papa. Welcome here. You want to come on mommy's video? Hi, say hi to the people. Where's Coco? You touching my belly. Hey, hi, Koa. Oh, you can't. He wants to see the whole stomach. So I have a pelvic floor therapist and I also have a chiropractor. I am actually switching chiropractors right now because the chiropractors I had, they were great people, but I just didn't. I mean, there were some changes, but like my pelvic floor therapist was like, you're still out of alignment. And I was literally going to them 2 times a week. So I was like, you know, but they're really like gentle with it. So apparently I'm supposed to go to someone that's a little more hands-on. So actually, once I stop recording this, I'm actually gonna call because this is like very important. But this whole time I've had a chiropractor, pelvic floor therapist, doula, midwife, then also another person that's gonna be here is like someone to capture the video and pictures and all of that. So that's like consider my birth team. And then I'm looking for a postpartum doula, possibly a sibling doula for the kids for when I give birth. So we just have we have a team of people. Speaking of which, I'm also in the process of like planning my maternity leave. So I have a assistant that's been shadowing with me and just kind of learning the ropes. So I'm trying to decide how my maternity leave is going to look. It's obviously not going to be communicated that I'm on maternity leave to like people that want to work with me, but just on internal side, like having my assistant respond to things that are not important, like probably majority of the business just responding, and me doing work like once a week in terms of like, because I'm a content creator, so like creating content and stuff because I love to do that, and getting back in bed after. You know, I can create content within an hour or 2 and then get in bed and get on my computer and like turn it in. So shouldn't be a problem. So like right now, just trying to like get the logistics of postpartum together while also preparing for a baby. So got on a tangent, but in terms of going into preterm labor, I was in pain and found out after I did my stretches and all that got me through the night. Found out the next day I had an appointment that I was severely dehydrated. I was not drinking enough water. It's crazy because with the boys, I feel like I literally didn't drink water. Like I have my little 40-ounce like Stanley cup and I drink that like once a day, but apparently I'm supposed to be doubling that, almost tripling it for this baby. So I started drinking water. Speaking of water, my sons are going. I started adding electrolytes to my water, and I also found out that I am anemic, y'all. So if I were to go to like the hospital, they wouldn't tell me that I was anemic because I'm like right there on the like boundary of it all. But because I'm working with the midwife and they just want to rear on the side of caution, they're like, yeah, you are considered anemic. So like I've been taking a blood builder supplement and literally so many supplements. If you guys want to know my supplement routine, comment down below and say, girl, show us all them supplements, because it is a lot, but I've been taking a lot of different things to make sure my blood is being built, that the baby's getting all the nutrients that the baby needs, that I'm giving the baby. You know, I don't want the baby to be like sucking out all the calcium and all that. So like I take at least 8 vitamins a day, including a prenatal. So fun times. Other than that, what else happened? We had our baby shower. If you haven't already, go back, watch the baby shower vlog. That was amazing. That was like, so just, honestly, we needed it to just welcome baby Koa into the world. That's how you say his name, by the way. Koa rhymes with Noah. Koa. A lot of people were asking like, how do we say his name? That's how we say his name. But yeah, overall, it's been a really uneventful pregnancy, which is actually a good thing. A lot of people tell me that, you know, because with twins, I was in the hospital every single week by this point, every week going for non-stress tests, actually twice a week. I would be in the hospital. That's how when I walked in at 35 weeks, they were like, you're in labor right now. Do you not feel that? I was like, I don't feel it. They're like, yes, you're in labor right now. We gotta take you back. Like I literally dilated from like 2 centimeters to 5 centimeters really fast. Didn't even realize it. Never really felt pain. Honestly, I was just like, okay, cool. But I was in a really good mental state. I was already on like the positive birthing thing. So let me put any mamas up on game. Let me just say this. One thing that I would say work on right now is your mentality and your mindset, because how you have perceived birth thus far is not how birth has to be. Like if you've watched movies that kind of like scare you about birth, if you watched birth videos that like the women seem to be in pain, all that does not have to be your story. A big part of that is I've just found out so many facts about birth that really are crazy. For instance, one of them being the fact that women lay on their back is actually not even physiologically, ooh, I'm so smart for saying that word, physiologically, okay, appropriate. The reason why women lay on their back was because someone in 1800s decided that he wanted to see a baby birth. But if you really think about it, gravity, the way you pooped, the way you pee, whatever, like gravity helps you when you are upward or like sitting, kneeling, squatting. It helps the baby to come down. But if you're laying, that's when most of the times things slow down. So long story short, there's a lot of facts about birth that I have learned. And one of those things that I already knew, even with the boys, was that basically your mindset is everything. So if you are afraid to give birth, if you have fears, if you have birth trauma attached to it, I really encourage you to like work through that, whether you go to a therapist, whether you get a doula, whatever the case may be, because that will help you. So basically, when you are thinking like afraid and you're walking in, you're like, this is so painful, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. This is like, it gives your body just like this shock, you know? And it's like when you go into fight or flight, when you get afraid, automatically all of the blood in your body rushes to, not all of it, but you know, a lot of blood rushes to your hands and to your feet. And don't fact check me, because if I'm wrong, you know what I meant, because I ain't a professional. But like all of the blood goes to your hands and goes to your feet. So basically when you're in fight or flight, the blood that you should be using that should be in your uterus is now in your hands and feet. So the process slows down, you're scared, you're freaking out, versus when you're in pain, basically you do mind work, or you know, like having contractions, if you recategorize what pain is for you in your mind won't see it as a threat, and then you can cope through it. Just like when you're working out, like if you're working out at the gym, you're lifting weights, you're running. Yes, it's technically painful in a way, but like when you know, like you have a bigger goal, like I'm getting closer to my goal, like it's manageable. You're no longer overthinking it. Like you're literally have just relaxed your body to embrace what is to come. Okay. So I've been doing a lot of mind work. There is this crazy ice challenge. So when I first did it, I was like, I don't know if I could do this because I'm going completely unmedicated. I was like, I don't know if I could do this because my doula has like this whole course that I'm in, and I'm like going through all of it. I'm taking it very seriously, y'all, because I paid for this anyway. So I'm like taking it seriously. So one of them was to hold ice in your hands and literally hold it for 60 seconds. If you are bold, do this chick right now and then tell me how it goes in the comments. But literally she has the ice in her hands, hold it, grip it, etc. for 60 seconds. That alone, when I got to like 10 seconds, I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this. Babe, I'm done. Like, you know, talked to her. She was just like, honestly, Wanda, like you're working out, you're doing all of these things. Cause that's another thing I forgot to tell you. I work out all the time. I've been like walking at least 3 to 5 times a week. Doing my stretches, doing my balls, all my little team of people. Like I'm doing all that I can do, you know? What happened? What happened? You okay? Were you in the room? Don't go in the room, okay? go get the tissue box for me, please. I'll wipe your nose. So she was just like, if you can master your mind, like, yes, walking's fine. Yes, all these things you're doing is fine. But like, if you don't have your mind mastered, girl, it's going to be a challenge. I was like, okay, girl, I feel you. She was like, because she told me to find a peaceful place. And I was like, peaceful place, peaceful place, peaceful place. What's that? And it just didn't work for me. But she was like, I also had like a routine, like a music routine. I was like, music, now that's what gets me. Okay. So I turned on a song. I literally got the ice out and I did the 60 seconds. But in the challenge, you're actually supposed to do 60 seconds in one hand and 90 seconds in the other. Because if you're dealing with a contraction, they're coming back to back, you know, like, so you mentally have to be strong enough to endure pain and get your mindset on, like, I'm going to endure, I'm going to do this. Like, I got this, I got this, I got this. So I had, come on, Papa. Good job, Kay. Good job. You blow? Good job, KK. That's amazing. That's so amazing, Kay. So, no, your brother's still asleep, so we have to wait till he wakes up. But wait, come right here.
Wait, go.
Yeah, wait till Kai wakes up and you say, good morning, Kai. Would you say hi to everybody? Can you wave? Now this is the guy that he's the one that they call home about. Oh, they called us already. It's hard to redirect him. It's just like he's not listening. I'm like, well, you know, that's what you get paid for. But no, we're working on my guy. You want to rest? Okay.
It's a fly.
Yeah, it's a fly. Sorry about that. But what all it is like mindset. So I got my little song on. I got my, drink it. Good job, Kay. So I got my handful of ice and then I did that for 60 seconds, but I was listening to like her, it's called We Made It. So I was like, I could do this. I can make it. And also I listened to that song when we went to Maui. So it helped me to get to a place. So if I get songs that are associated to like vacations and stuff, I'm like, I can do this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have a worship playlist and then like a turn up playlist, because the turn up playlist is just gonna help me to like be excited and motivated, you know, not like no ratchet music, but like We Made It. If you listen to that song, it's like all about making it to the other side. So I literally got my ice, 60 seconds, and I got my 90-second ice hand. I made it, y'all. I was dancing. I was like, okay, if I have this going during the contractions and while they're coming, like I could probably do this. So I'm hopeful. We have a few more weeks. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it. Hopefully I make it to definitely past 37 weeks. Hopefully not past 40. We gotta wait for your brother to wake up, okay? He's still asleep. What about... Huh? We have to wait. Can you be patient? Can you count? Where's the fly? Can you help me get the fly? Go get the fly swatter. Go get the fly swatter from my room. KK, go get the fly swatter from my room. Okay, so while he's gone, I just want to end it out with just saying, like, that's kind of like the update. I have an appointment tomorrow. Just to see where the baby is. So far, the baby's been head down on the right side, etc. Are you helping? Is the fly swatter? Where's it at? Oh no, we got kid, KK. Y'all want to see? We gotta get it, KK. Get the fly. Get the fly, Babash. Get the fly. Mama's redirection is everything, okay? Redirection. So that's my updates pretty much. Drinking lots of water, taking my vitamins, minding my business, staying stress-free. And yeah, next I'm gonna just be nesting. I have all of this stuff to put away, deciding where the baby is going to sleep. Well, he's sleeping in my room, but like just having his stuff organized in another closet. Yeah, so if you want to see nest videos, let me know down below. If you want to see, you know, other things that we do. You almost got it. let me know the type of videos you want to see before baby comes. We definitely are going to show you how we prep, etc. So stay tuned, subscribe down below, and make sure you comment. I want to know that you're listening. I want to know you enjoyed it. Don't just come in and leave a comment, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.